Welcome to the nexus of all realities, the hollowed ground where the fabric of existence stretches thin. We stand within the Cosmic Colosseum of the gods, an arena forged from the remnants of collapsed galaxies and the echoes of ancient prayers. Today, the very laws of physics and spirituality will be tested as two of the most formidable deities from the history of human belief face one another. From the deep, silent shadows of the Greek underworld, we have the unseen one, the Lord of the Dead, Hades. From the scorching, life-giving brilliance of the Egyptian sands, we have the Creator, the King of the heavens, the sun god Ra. This is not merely a battle of strength, but a strategic duel of arcane mastery, primordial miracles, and the weight of their respective cosmologies. To understand the magnitude of this clash, we must first look into the abyss. Hades is the eldest son of the Titans Cronus and Rhea. After the Great Titanomachy, the war that shattered the foundations of the world, the universe was divided by lot between three brothers. While Zeus took the skies and Poseidon took the seas, Hades was destined for the subterranean realms. He is not a god of death like Thanatos, but the god of the dead and the riches of the earth. He is the master of the unseen. His name itself, Hades, means the unseen one. His power is that of absolute finality and the cold, unyielding silence of the grave. He possesses the Helm of Darkness, a relic forged by the elder Cyclopes, which allows him to become invisible even to the eyes of other gods and to strike fear into the hearts of any being. Hades is a strategist of patience. He knows that eventually, everything and everyone must come to him. Opposite him stands Ra, the self-created father of the Egyptian pantheon. Ra emerged from the primordial waters of Nun at the beginning of time. He is the sun in its midday glory, the force that brings order to chaos and light to the darkness. Every day, Ra travels across the sky in his solar barque, the Manjet, and every night he descends into the Duat to fight the chaos serpent Apophis. Ra is the source of Ma'at, the cosmic balance. His arcane abilities are centered on creation, illumination, and destruction. He possesses the Eye of Ra, a semi-autonomous entity of terrifying feminine power that can transform into a lioness or a cobra to incinerate the enemies of the sun. Ra is the light that reveals all truths, the heat that births life, and the fire that purifies the world. The arena vibrates as the two deities take their positions. The floor of the Cosmic Colosseum is a translucent obsidian, reflecting the stars above. On one side, a heavy, freezing fog begins to roll in, smelling of damp earth and ancient minerals. On the other, the air shimmers with a sudden, intense heat, smelling of desert frankincense and ozone.
You stand far from your golden sands, old sun. Here, in the hollows between the stars, there is no dawn to save you.
Darkness is but the absence of my presence, Greek. I was the first to speak the name of the world, and I shall be the last to see it burn. Your shadows are thin veils against the radiance of the truth.
Ra raises his staff, the scepter, and the battle begins. He does not move with the haste of a mortal. He moves with the slow, inevitable progression of the sun. With a single word of power, a Hekau spell of the first time, Ra unleashes a wave of pure solar radiation. The light is so intense that the obsidian floor begins to melt into glass. The heat is meant to vaporize the spirit, to erase the essence of the opponent, but Hades is not where the light strikes. As the solar flare consumes the space where he stood, the god of the underworld has already activated the Helm of Darkness. He has vanished, not just from sight, but from the spiritual perception of the universe itself. The shadows in the corners of the Colosseum begin to lengthen, stretching like claws toward the center. Suddenly, the temperature in the arena plummets. From the melting glass floor, skeletal hands made of solidified darkness reach out. Hades is using the souls of the uncounted dead as his instruments. Thousands of spectral warriors, those who died in forgotten wars, rise from the negative space of the arena. They do not have bodies, only the cold, draining touch of the grave. They swarm Ra, attempting to extinguish his light with the sheer weight of their collective sorrow.
You seek to overwhelm the sun with ghosts? I have walked the 12 hours of the night since the beginning of time. I have faced the coils of Apophis. Your spirits are nothing but fuel for the flame.
Ra closes his eyes and begins to chant. The solar disk above his head, the Uraeus, glows with a blinding, white-hot intensity. This is the Sekhem, the divine power of the Egyptian gods. A circle of fire erupts around him, an expanding ring of solar wind that turns the spectral warriors into ash before they can touch his golden robes. The heat is so fierce that it begins to crack the very walls of the Cosmic Colosseum, but the strategist of the underworld has anticipated this. While Ra is focused on the frontal assault, Hades appears directly behind him, emerging from a ripple in the fabric of the shadows. He wields his bident, a two-pronged spear forged from the metal of the core of the world. He does not aim for Ra's body, but for his shadow. In ancient theology, the shadow is a vital part of the soul. Hades thrusts the bidon into the ground, pinning Ra's shadow to the floor. A shockwave of cold, necrotizing energy ripples through Ra. For the first time in eons, the sun god feels the chill of the void. His light flickers. The arena darkens as the solar barque, visible in the sky above, begins to tilt.
Your light is a cycle, Ra. Cycles have an end. I am the silence that follows the final sunset.
I am the beginning and the end. I am the phoenix that rises from its own pyre. You may pin the shadow, but you cannot pin the soul that is the light itself.
Ra's form begins to change. He shifts from his human-headed form into the great hawk, and then into the Khepri, the scarab beetle representing the morning sun. By transforming his essence, he breaks the connection to the pinned shadow. He ascends into the air, his wings spanning the width of the Colosseum, dripping liquid fire onto the obsidian below. Now, Ra decides to end the strategic games. He calls upon his most terrifying weapon, the Eye of Ra. A separate entity of pure, vengeful fire separates from his brow. It takes the form of a massive, celestial lioness, roaring with the sound of 1,000 supernovas. The lioness charges across the arena, her path leaving a trail of molten stars. She is the manifestation of the sun's wrath, a power that once nearly wiped out all of humanity in the legends of Sekhmet. Hades realizes the scale of this miracle. He plants his feet and calls upon the chthonic depths. He doesn't just hide, he opens the gates of Tartarus itself within the arena. A massive rift of absolute blackness opens to swallow the lioness. The two forces collide, the ultimate fire and the ultimate abyss. The explosion is silent but devastating, a vacuum of energy that sucks the air and the light from the entire Colosseum. The smoke clears. Hades stands, his armor cracked, his breath a frozen mist. Ra descends, his golden radiance dimmed to a soft amber, his wings scorched. Both gods are at the limit of their arcane reservoirs.
We are evenly matched, Creator. For every son you birth, I provide a grave. For every word you speak, I provide the silence that consumes it.
Perhaps. But there is one secret you do not possess, Lord of the Dead. You rule what is past. I rule the potential of what is yet to be.
Ra begins to recite his secret name, the Ren, the true name of power that Isis once tricked him for. But he does not say it to Hades. He says it to the arena itself. He uses the power of creation to rewrite the rules of the battlefield. The obsidian floor is no longer obsidian, it becomes a sea of primordial gold. The shadows are no longer shadows, they are transformed into reflections of the light. Hades finds his element being stripped away. In a world where every shadow is turned into a mirror, the Helm of Darkness loses its potency. Invisibility is impossible when the very air is made of revealing light. Ra points his scepter at Hades, and a beam of concentrated, purified solar energy strikes the god of the underworld. Hades raises his bidon to deflect it, but the beam is not a physical strike. It is a metaphysical correction. It is the restoration of mind. It pushes the darkness back to the depths where it belongs. Hades is forced down, not by pain, but by the cosmic law that states the sun must rise. The Lord of the Underworld sinks back into the shadows of the rift he created, acknowledging the shift in the tide. He is not destroyed, for death cannot die, but he is repelled. The light of Ra occupies the center of the Colosseum, unchallenged and absolute. Why did Ra win this confrontation? In a strategic duel of arcane abilities, we must look at the nature of their power. Hades represents the entropy of the universe, the eventual coldness and stillness. Ra represents the constant input of energy and the maintenance of order. While Hades is masters of concealment and the leverage of the past, Ra is the master of the fundamental laws of existence. In ancient Egyptian theology, the sun god's light is what allows the soul to navigate the afterlife. Ra is one of the few deities who can enter the underworld and leave it at will. Hades, however, is largely bound to his domain. By rewriting the arena's nature using his creative word, Ra negated Hades' greatest advantage, the unseen. In a battle where light and truth are weapons, the master of the sun holds the ultimate high ground. Ra's ability to recreate himself through his various forms, Khepri, Ra, and Autumn, allows him a flexibility that the static and unyielding Hades cannot match. Thus, the king of the heavens stands victorious in the Cosmic Colosseum. This was a clash for the ages, a testament to the incredible depth of human mythology and the eternal struggle between the light and the dark. If you enjoyed this epic simulation and want to see more gods, legends, and titans face off in the Cosmic Colosseum, make sure to hit that like button. It helps us bring these stories to life with the grandeur they deserve. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a divine duel. Who should fight next? Leave your suggestions in the comments below, and may the gods watch over you. In this detailed simulation, we dive deep into comparative theology, analyzing the Helm of Darkness against the Eye of Ra. The battle reaches a fever pitch as the laws of the universe are rewritten by the power of the gods. Discover the logical and mythological arguments that decide the victor of this legendary clash. Experience a thrilling journey through the underworld and the heavens, narrated with epic grandeur. From the summoning of the souls of Tartarus to the transformation of the solar barque, this is the definitive showdown between two of history's most powerful deities.